Hi everybody. We are going to try to make a go of this. This is Sandy Bacus. Sandy B. Stitcher is my channel name. I'd like to welcome you. I'm glad you're back. Welcome to any new subscribers and everybody that's been going on this ride with me for a while. I'm back to try to do a Flosstube video. My newer computer camera wouldn't come on, so I am up in my crafty room with my oldest laptop, and I'm hoping that it's going to record this and that I will be able to put out this video. I'm just a little bit exasperated right now because all this computer stuff is driving me crazy, and the lighting in here is not good. And so again, I've got this light here and it better over here. I didn't know what else to do. So real quick, health update and husband update. I'm doing okay. Last time I talked to you, I said I was still really fatigued and still having a lot of pain in my shoulders. Still have the pain in my shoulders. It is a little bit better, but the cortisone shots just didn't work like they have in the past. The tiredness, I was finally able to figure out that what I needed to do was to switch my one antidepressant from taking it in the morning to taking it at night, because it was just wiping me out during the day, and I thought, hey, I need to be wiped out at night. So I flip-flopped that, and it's been a couple of days, and I feel much better. So I think I've solved that one. So let's see. I'm not going to talk too much about the coronavirus. It's here. We've had reports of in our little town that people have it here, that they have been hospitalized, and I mean that's confirmed. They were hospitalized and tested, and there's not really a whole heck of a lot that we can do about it. So Bob and I have been trying to stay home as much as possible. I have some lovely neighbors, and they went out and picked me up some groceries because I'm too afraid to go to the grocery store. Bob goes out once in a while to get takeout, like go through a drive-through or something to get food, but he's not even doing that as much as he used to. And so I'm going to start putting together some lists and try ordering some things online and see if we can get through this thing. Now they're telling us 1st of May before stay-at-home order is done here in Ohio. And like Bob says, that may change before it's all said and done. There was something else I was going to say about that, and I can't remember right now. But anyways, we did have to go out today. Bob had a doctor's appointment with his neurologist, and they did want us to come. So we went for that. And his MRI results just showed some what they expected results from 8 years with Parkinson's and normal aging. So there was nothing on it that surprised them, so that was a good thing. And so that's really about it. He goes back in 4 months, and so we'll just go from there. Now, I have been stitching, not too much just in the last day or two. I started reading, so I'm reading a book. Actually, I am. But I do have some stitching to show you, so let's get to that. And I piled everything up here, and I'm going to have to pull things out of Q-snaps and everything, but let's just go with it and do the best we can. And pardon all the mess behind me here, because I'm at that point where with all this coronavirus, I don't care. So, I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. Okay, I wanted to tell you about this one. I Well, I'm just going to leave that stuck on there. This is a Hade, and if I can get that up there close enough, this is Mini Victorian Garden, and this is one that I said I was going to try to do on 25 count. I think it's called Easy Count. It's the pre-gridded fabric. Well, I tried that, and I got maybe about 50 stitches in, and I was doing half stitches. I liked the way that it looked, but I thought I'm never going to be able to finish this thing because I couldn't see. My eyes are bad. So, and I had thought that trying to do half stitch on the 25 count that I could see it, but I can't. So later on, when I'm able to get out again and go to the post office and all that kind of stuff, I'm going to have some 25 count for sale. So, but for right now, I came up, looked through all my material, and I picked out a 14 count ivory Aida that I had, and I started it, and get it the right direction here. I'm just going to leave it because you can see it. There we go. Not a whole heck of a lot in there, but it is a start, and I will be continuing on with that. So there's that one. Okay, next on this pile here is this one. And let me get the picture out here. And this is the Hade, and this is Mini Mount Cabin Home. And I've been working on this one for a while. And if you remember, the last time I showed it to you, I had been working up in here. I think I was just getting to just by that bird. And I'm going to have to pull this out of the Q-Snap in order to show it to you, if I'm going to show you everything that I've done. Because what I did was I went from that corner. I got tired of working up there in that corner. And so I went down a little bit. Sorry, I should have done all this before, but I thought, you know what? If I take the time to do that, I'm not going to do this video. I'm just, you know how you get sometimes. All right, here's where I've been mostly working, and then I'll hold the whole thing up. Mostly up there in that corner, you can see I got to that mountain, and then it's going up here now. And then I was also working down in here. So I don't know if you'd noticed that there's quite a bit of that filled in now that wasn't before. It was pretty much right along here. And now I've done all this. All right, now let me hold it. And please, I have a needle minder with a needle on here, so I'm just going to leave it there. And there we go. Can you see it? So I'm making progress. And get this folded around so I don't lose my needle. All right, so that's that one. Okay, another one that I have been working on. And I don't know, I had this out, I don't know when I showed you this last, whether you saw an update on it or not, but that's Paris Market. And it is a Dimensions Gold collection. And it's not got a lot of work done on it, but it has had a little, and I did a little bit more. And there we go. I think I added a little bit since I showed it to you the last time. And these are all 14 count, mostly ivory or antique white. Okay, and then the last time I had showed you my blackberry. And I didn't do a whole heck of a lot on it since then, but I did do a little more fill-in. And I don't have a picture of this. Okay, and moving right along. Let's see, where is this one? Oh, it got put over here when I was moving things. This is spring montage, and it's a Janelin kit. And I did a little bit more on this, and I'm gonna have to pull this out of my Q-snap. Sorry. And here's where I am on that. I did working on this flower over here. I just started the back stitch over here, and then I started on this square right here. So just a little bit more progress. And what I plan to do on this one is I'm going to keep this out for a little bit, and I'm going to work on this square and come over here and try to finish this one with the butterfly in it and the back stitch, and then come across and finish the lower part of those. And then there's another set down below to get going on. Okay, the last project that I have worked on. And it is whoa, that's really blown out. God's Love. And this is by Imaginating. And again, I'm going to have to pull this out of the Q-snap. I didn't do a whole lot on this, but I did do some. What I really want to work on this is the blue parts, and I'm not letting myself work on those much. Because if I do, then I'll put it away and I won't want to finish the rest of it. Okay, here's where we are. I did these ones right in here. The blue is already in there, and then I started those letters. The rest of that had all been done. So like I said, that's just a little, but it's something. Okay, so that is all I have worked on. I know I went through that stuff pretty quick. I had been doing some crocheting, but when my shoulders were bothering me really, really bad, the crocheting would really, I was having this thing where it was bothering my elbow, and it was hard there for a few days even to stitch. So I think I finally got my elbow okay, so I might be able to go back to the crochet and try it again. So this is going to be a really short update. I really don't know what else I'd want to say at this point. As far as all my family members, my nephew that probably had the COVID-19, I believe is back to work or very close to going back to work. He was kind of leery about going back to work because the Giant Eagle, and that's a grocery store here, the Giant Eagle that he worked at is a hotspot for COVID-19. And the town that that store is in is a hotspot. It's kind of strange how there are these different hotspots that kind of have cropped up. But that store is in Avon Lake, Ohio, and that has been considered here in Ohio as a hotspot. Everybody else in my family and anybody I know doesn't have it. So I'm hoping that all of you are safe and well and that no one you know has it. My prayers go out to all and to try to get us through this time, and that's all we can do is try to stay safe, and if we have to go out and work, try to follow the best practices that we can. So I'm going to let you all go. Take care. Love to all, hugs to all, and stay safe. So I'll see you the next time. Bye.